Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills, this is Logan Burgess. Today is Tuesday the 25th, and we had the market moving higher here, especially for soybeans, trading up 12.5 cents to $13.99, unable to break over that $14 price level. Corn for March delivery trading up 4.25 cents to $4.55 3/4. Wheat in Chicago falling 2 3/4 cents, in Kansas City wheat holding in there up 1.5 cents. Logan, we did have some private export sales as well as cancellations this morning. How did those affect the market?
Well, you know, the sales in the soybean market continue to drive things higher there. We saw a large old crop sale to China for 568,000 tons. So you add that onto market concerns about the state of the South American crop, and it's not surprising that we saw the soybean market move higher here once again. I think that the magnitude, though, of this move has surprised a lot of traders. As you said, Cody, $14 was held this market today. We closed at $13.99, and technically it's very overbought. But like I said, we continue to see large sales on top of very tight soybean stocks, so I would expect strength to continue, but it's going to be good to see from a psychological standpoint, can this market make a move above $14?
You know, it is pretty incredible. People looking for cancellations, looking for that in the news, and of course they get an additional sale. That really definitely surprised the market here this morning. Let's turn our attention over to wheat. We did have a cancellation of 110,000 metric tons of wheat from Egypt. Now the interesting thing about that is that we have seen changes in management for GASC, the Egyptian grain buyer. The problem here is that it could mean that we could potentially see some more cancellations down the line.
Right.
You know, only a day later we get cancellations out of Egypt. That's not very supportive for wheat. However, on the flip side of that, we do have condition problems. In Texas, the state crop report actually upped their poor to very poor ratings for wheat up to 47%. That's up 3 points. And the concern here, obviously, is the winter kill scenarios, the cold, and obviously that is supporting wheat. One of the reasons why we were only down 2 3/4 in Chicago, with Kansas City holding in there at 1.5 cents.
Yeah, you know, in general in today's action we saw a lot of strength out of the grain market. As you said, wheat slipping a little bit lower, but those cancellations from Egypt certainly weighed on things. One interesting thing to keep an eye on here for the front month grains is that we do have first notice day coming up on Friday for the March contracts. It's time to start rolling into May. So if you have any questions about that, that can be kind of a volatile time as volume starts to exit the March contract into the May. Feel free to give a call here to the office. Our number is 877-472-4607. As always, thanks a lot for joining us here on GrainTV. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekly ethanol numbers.